Cool. Hi, everybody. Welcome to class. I'm super happy to see all of you here. Glad you were able to press pause on whatever you were working on before it became this time of day. For class today, grab 2 blocks or 2 sturdy-ish things like about 6 inches tall, and you don't need anything else. So let's get started on our mats in child's pose. If you'd like to flow along to a playlist, I should have told you this sooner. I just pasted one into the chat box if you just like music, so you're welcome to use your own. So I'm starting the playlist now, and let's all make our way to child's pose. Spread your knees wide, let your hips sink down towards your heels, fingertips crawl forward. And before we start to draw awareness in, take a couple really big deep breaths together to arrive into this space. So with a big breath in through your nose, start to fill all the way up. And an open mouth exhale, force the air all the way out. Good, another like that. Big inhale through your nose, fill up. A bigger, fuller exhale. Good, last one here, big breath in. Big breath out, let your body melt. Now that you've got some initial tension just gently wiped away, can you draw closer attention to your body, your breath? Zeroing in on sensations that can tie you to this moment. So activate your sense of touch, sensation on your skin. And as you're breathing in through your nose, maybe exhaling through your mouth, notice what's up with sense of taste, sense of smell. And can you have a gentle awareness of what's going on around you, maybe sounds around your home, on the street outside. Taking in all of this stimuli without letting any of it carry us away. And as you continue to rest here, breathing totally normally, what do you notice about your breath today? Over the course of your next 5 breaths, get really curious, start to notice textures, qualities, even colors that you'd associate with your breath. And as you breathe here, if a little movement would feel good, start to rock your forehead against the mat, just like a little windshield wiper for your third eye. Take a couple more breaths here in child's pose. For an opening through the shoulders, you have 2 options here. The first is to clap your hands together and then lift your fingertips to the sky in this reverse prayer shape, or namaste shark fin. As you push your elbows down towards the earth, you can start to feel a little stretch through your upper back. If you'd like something else, interlace your hands at the base of your spine, find a chest expansion. And if it feels okay, you can send your fingers from side to side. We're here for 5 more breaths, just welcoming in the practice. Today's sequence is focused on opening through the chest and the shoulders. If you spend a lot of time crunched over at a desk or just generally anxious with your shoulders up around your ears, I hope this will feel especially good to you. Release any special shape you have with your arms back together in standard child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, press yourself up onto all 4s, tabletop position. From tabletop, spread your fingers really wide. Find an active tabletop. So toes pressing down into the earth, front line of the body hugging up to meet the back, and then we'll do some cat and cow. So inhale, drop your belly, tip your tailbone up, maybe look up. Exhale, cat pose, arch through your spine, pushing your heart up to the ceiling. Inhale, cow pose, drag your heart forward. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Take 3 more rounds of this on your own. Add another movement if it feels good, maybe with the hips, maybe with the neck. Keep your breath really purposeful, using it as an anchor to help keep your mind here. And so many other things can teach for our attention. Good. Push your left palm down into the earth. As you inhale, draw your right fingertips up to the sky. Pause for a moment here. Start to work out through the wrists, rotating in one direction, nice and slow. And switching directions here. Nice and easy with the wrist. Breathe and reach high. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm comes under the bridge of the left. Rest your shoulder, your head on the ground. Now, if you have a little sequence you like here, go ahead and take it. But for a little extra opening through the chest, reach your left arm, your top arm up and around. Make it around your waist, any amount, so that your top shoulder starts to pull back behind you gently. Breathe in here. Breathe out fully. Let something release. Bring your left palm back to the earth. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, back to tabletop. Other side now, right palm pushes down. Inhale, draw your left fingertips up, 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 up. When you get here, pause, find some movement through the wrists, through the fingers. With your right palm, keep pushing down so it's nice and active. Switch direction. Good. Breathe and reach high. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm comes through. Find what you need here for chest expansion. Top arm comes back. Let your breath be full. Be even. Exhales just as long as the inhale. Good. Bring your right palm back to the earth. Inhale, left fingertips to the sky. Exhale, back to tabletop. Good. Just a little bit more in this shape, and then we'll get off the knees. Send your right toes straight back. Left arm forward. Bird dogs. All right. So first we're going to, nope, bring your hand back down. Just kidding. We're going to do the leg first, with the option to just stick with the leg. So lift your right leg up so it's completely in line with the rest of your torso. If you can look back and see that your heel is higher than your butt, lower your leg. So hips are in line with each other. Flex your right toes back towards your shin so the whole leg is active. And now imagine that you could like horse kick a wall down behind you. That's how strong this leg is. Now breathe in. As you exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Pause here, hold for a minute. We're gonna do this without the arms. This will help you with your kick in down dog as you step through to a lunge. So breathe in here in this cat pose, knee to nose. And as you exhale, go back out. We'll flow this here, breathe in. Exhale, crunch in just your knee, lift it as high as you can. Good, inhale, foot goes back, squeeze your butt. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more, inhale, kick back, strong leg. Exhale, pull it through, tighten your core. Good, last one, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, you got it. So good, lower that knee. Take it on the other side. If your wrists are hurting, try fists on the ground with your top of your knuckles on the ground. Take that on the left side, left toes go back, left leg lifts in line with the torso. Even in watching myself in this video, I realized my leg is going higher. So really focus on keeping the activation in your left glute and in your low abs. This will keep your foot from going too high. So breathe in here. And as you exhale, draw the leg in with control, knee to nose. See if you can bring it up high without your arms moving from side to side. This is building that range of motion in your body, that functional strength. Full breath in here. Full breath out. Let's flow. Inhale, kick the toes back, not too high. Exhale, knee to nose, pull it in. Good. Inhale, kick back, strong leg. Exhale, knee to nose, gracefully. So good. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Make this last one your best one. Inhale, kick your foot back. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. So good. Lower your left knee. Bring your palms back to the mat. If you move them, downward facing dog. Straighten your legs. Send your hips to the sky. Settle into the shape. This is technically our first arm balance of class. First place where we're building a lot of strength in the arms. So if down dog is hard for you, sometimes you feel tired afterwards, it's because this is not a restful shape. So keep pedaling out through the legs if that feels good. Spread your fingers really wide so you can push your hands down into the earth like you're trying to tear your mat apart. Push it away from you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your toes up behind your wrists. Torso hangs heavy. Bring your feet at least to the width of your mat, maybe wider. And bend your knees so much that your belly rests over your thighs. Let your head hang super heavy. You might grab for opposite elbows, sway gently side to side. And only if it feels okay, start to straighten your knees a little bit, especially if you have some sensitivity in your low back. Keep them really bent. If you think that your neck and your shoulders are relaxed, relax them even more. So option for a chest expansion here, bring the hands to interlace at the base of the spine. Start to lift your fist to the sky. And see if you can create more space between your ears and the tops of your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. One more like that. Big breath in. Fill up. Big breath out to soften. Release the clasp. Bring both hands down to the mat. Bring your left palm to rest onto the earth right in the middle, or this is a great place to grab one of your blocks, put it on whatever height. We're gonna take a big twist here. So bend your left knee a lot. And as you inhale, reach your right fingertips to the sky. So right arm is up, same leg is straight. Left knee is super bent, encouraging a deeper twist into the spine. Reach your top arm high, look down if it doesn't feel good on your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out, come back to center. Let's take that on the other side. Right palm comes to the mat, either on a block or right in the middle of your space. Bend the right knee generously, and as you inhale, left fingertips reach up high. Good. Keep breathing evenly here. Notice the way that this might feel different than the other side. What do you notice? Sensations in the feet, in the leg, along the spine. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. So bring your toes a little closer to touch and slowly roll yourself up to a standing position. Nice. All right, we're switching it up. Just find a nice wide leg stance. Boom, boom. Haha, not mountain pose. All right, wide leg stance. We're gonna get into the shoulders a little bit here. So we're gonna find eagle arms. So first, do right arm over left arm, right over left. Cool. And if it works for you, bring your palms to clasp with this double bind. If it doesn't, just grab a big bear hug. Wherever you're at, as you, while you're here, make your legs really strong, push them down, squeeze your glutes, super strong, like almost like star pose, really strong through the legs. Now do right arm over left. As you breathe in, lift your elbows up any amount. It can be really small if your shoulders are tight. And as you breathe out, tug your elbows down towards your navel. Bring your chin to your chest, but you're not fully catting your back. Inhale, lift the elbows any amount. Keep your glutes nice and tight. Exhale, elbows towards the navel. Last one, breathe in, lift your elbows. Breathe out, tuck, elbows in. Good, now let that side go. You can do the wave with your arms, and let's find that on the other side. So legs are the same. This time it is left arm over right. Either weave to clasp palms, maybe bear hug on this side. And before we start here with this, lift your elbows up in line with your shoulder. Good. So breathe in, lift the elbows any amount, maybe lift the gaze, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower the elbows, fingertips pull away from your face, chin to chest. Two more, inhale, lift any amount, nice and slow. Exhale, elbows towards your belly button. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out, pull your fingertips away from you. Good, let that go. Wiggle out any movement if you'd like. And now we'll do a standing variation of a shoulder stretch you may have done on your bellies in class before. So if there is a wall near you, go to it. If there's not, maybe save this for later. But we'll do right arm first. So you're gonna just lay it against a wall so you can open up through the front of your shoulder right here. So there's a handy notch in my wall that I can grab onto. This would work really well in a door frame as well. There's like no wrong way to do it. You're just kind of like making micro adjustments until you feel the openings through your pec and shoulder that feels good to you. Take 3 more breaths. Can you soften your face more? Last full round. Nice, gently release that side. You might take like a circle of the arms, some sort of counter movement, and let's try the left side. So arrange yourself again against the wall, in your door frame, and let yourself just breathe nice and easy here as you open up through the front of your chest. And if you are like, I really don't like this at the wall, but you like it on your belly at the mat, that's great. This is just a different way to access a similar sensation. Always find what works for you. One more full round wherever you are. And full breath out. Good, release that. Make your way back to your mat. And now we'll move on to something a little more familiar. So toes to touch, a little sliver of space behind you, or feet comfortable distance apart. Push your feet down, squeeze your butt, activate your quads so much you feel your kneecaps lift, and then rise nice and tall into mountain pose, arms straight into the air. Breathe in here. Breathe out, find a little back bend, squeeze your glutes, offer your heart, option to either cactus your arms like this or to take the chest expansion, totally up to you. We're here for 2 more breaths, whichever one you've chosen. Good, inhale, mountain pose, release your bind or back bend. Exhale, fold forward, melt your chest down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, ball pose, squat and curl, rise up onto your toes, sink your butt towards your heels. We're here for a couple of breaths. This is the first alternative I'll give to chaturanga today. If you're experiencing sensitivity in your wrists and you're trying to avoid doing planks, push-ups, or even down dog, hanging out here is a good place to be. You're also opening up through your upper back, especially if you tuck your chin to your chest and you're working on balance, so you're still working. Take 1 more breath in and a breath out. Good, lower your heels. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up tall. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your glutes, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Second option coming here. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, tabletop pose, come to all 4s. Inhale, camel, hands to low back, heart lifts. This is your second option. If you wish to spend less time on your wrists today, pin your elbows together behind you, lift up through your heart, be mindful of space between your ears and your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog or tabletop if you're avoiding down dog. Breathe in here. Breathe out. We'll flow through one more time. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, rise tall. Exhale, back bend, lift your chest. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Your choice here, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, ball pose, tabletop to camel, or a variation of chaturanga that you like that's different. Inhale, up dog, camel, something else, something else. Exhale, downward facing dog. You got it. Make up the rules on your own if I say something very confusing to you. Good. Take a big breath in here. Big breath out. Gorgeous. Inhale, high plank, shift forward. Good. We're here for, don't worry about how long we're here for. We're here long enough to build a little bit of strength. If wrist sensitivity, come to forearms instead. You can still totally work through the core, the legs, the shoulders. So wherever you are, activate your legs. Use them to help you hold. And start to activate through your fingers, not just your palms. Push each finger into the earth. Envision a corset around your waist. Can you tie it up really, really tight? And last little bit of engagement here, gaze straight down, isometrically, that means without actually doing it. Tug your heels towards your wrists and your wrists towards your toes. Feel that activation. Holy smokes. 3 more breaths. I'm right here with you. Good. Can you soften your face even as your muscles work? 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Option to drop to your knees first. Inhale, cobra pose. Peel your heart up off of the mat. Keep breathing. Look straight down. Create space between your shoulders and your ears. Push your toenails into the earth. Push your pelvis down. Use glute strength to lift your heart 1 more inch. Breath in. Exhale, lower down. Bring your arms out to a T. Zip up your legs. Inhale, locust pose. Lift your legs. Lift your arms and your heart. You might not go bonkers high right now if you're still gently tending to warming up the spine, but what would adding 3 degrees of intensity to your current locust safely look like for you? Can you hug your thighs towards each other if they're splaying out? Can you push your pelvis down to lift your heart 1 more inch? Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Last one, either repeat locust or find cobra pose again. Inhale, your locust, your cobra. Keep breathing here. Can you push your belly down into the ground? Draw your shoulder blades together behind you, then down your back to create space for your neck. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Nice job. Inhale, high plank or tabletop push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Excuse me. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Oops, that Sanskrit snuck out of nowhere. Sink your hips further back. Settle into a challenging chair pose that doesn't hurt your low back. If you go here right away and are like, that hurts, tighten up your form. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. That means instead of Kardashian butt, it looks nice and tucked under, like this is just one line. So tuck your tailbone underneath you, then sit back down. And if it hurts to have your elbows or your biceps framing your ears, palms at heart center, your legs are still working. Keep breathing. Can you activate hamstring strength here? Can you activate outer glute strength? And turn on your low abdomen, your low core here. 1 more breath in. Exhale, drinking bird. Send your fingertips back behind you, airplane arms. You might stay here. For full drinking bird, you'll rise up onto your toes. We're kind of smashing up ball pose and this chair with airplane arms, working on balance, still opening through the heart. Breathe in. Ooh, breathe out. You're so strong. Inhale, chair pose. Lower your heels, reach high. I'm shaking right here with you. Exhale, fold forward. Nice job. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, take your vinyasa, camel, cobra, ball pose, what have you. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. You got this. Lift your leg high. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Keep squeezing your knee to the chest until the last minute. Good. Push both feet down into the earth. We're going straight up. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise high. Good. Keep breathing. If it helps with your alignment, bring your hands to your hips. Think about moving your back hip more forward and your front hip more back. This will bring you closer to your front hip points pointing straight forward. Find a strong lunge in this front knee. One that makes you think, how long will we be done? We'll be done soon enough. Good job. Reach your arms up high. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, find your back bend. This might be really little, maybe just a lift through the heart. Or if you liked the reverse prayer arms, nestle your elbows behind your head. Use the weight of your head to push into your arms, meet that resistance. This helps to strengthen in the back bend. So good. Inhale, crescent, lift straight up. Exhale, warrior two. Realign your feet, windmill open. Pause and breathe here. We're activating both legs a lot, hugging the heels in towards each other, externally rotating the front thigh, fingertips peel in opposite directions. Inhale, reverse warrior, keep the lunge. Either just reach straight up like this is a Britney Spears concert, what? Or if it feels good, take this into a little side bend. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. You might rest your front arm on your thigh for more support. Or to continue the chest opening, bring the top arm around. Sneak it around your waist. If you are feeling open and want to try for a full bind, you'll monkey the front arm under the front thigh. Maybe your hands connect, maybe they don't. Maybe you want to just work on one of the binds. It's totally up to you. You're doing awesome wherever you are. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, merciful release. Reach either straight up or up and back. Push your front big toe down into the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank or your variation. Cartwheel your arms down, step back. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Here we go on the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. You got it. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Pretend like you're doing knee to nose, then step through. Good. Straight up. Inhale, high crescent. Lift your torso. Take a moment to adjust your stance as much as you need to. Front knee stacks over front heel. Hips are square. Back leg can have a slight bend in it if it helps you achieve the square hip. Good. Breathe in, reach high. Exhale for your back bend. Choose what feels good to you, no matter how slight, maybe something a little more dramatic. Can you squeeze your back glute more in the back bend to protect your low back? Good. Inhale, crescent, come out of the back bend, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, pivot open. Give yourself a couple moments to settle into a strong foundational shape in the legs. You know the legs will be here for a while. So what would you change about this if you had to hold it for 20 minutes? You'd probably say, well, we'll do this. But work within your own limits to create a challenging environment that's still achievable and maintainable for you. Inhale, reverse warrior, high five the back wall. Stay committed to the lunge. Our tendency is to come out of it when we reach. Double down on the strength you're building inside of yourself. So good. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Find your variation. Maybe try for the half bind. Maybe you're like, let's just try a full bind. Don't forget about the right foot, your back foot. Push the pinky edge down into the ground. Don't keep the lunge. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg. Unless you're just like, let's crush the front leg. Let this stretch go all the way from your big toe up through your fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank. Your variation of chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. We will flow through now. Matching breath to movement. It'll go a little faster. As always, my breath is just the guide. Your job is to do what feels good in your body. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. You got this. Exhale, drinking bird. Reach up onto your tiptoes. Inhale, chair pose. Lower your heels. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Yes. Exhale, low lunge with care. Inhale, high crescent, rise up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, crescent, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Choose your variation. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank. Take your variation. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Yes, you can. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze the back glute. Inhale, crescent to center. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the leg. Exhale, extended side angle, your variation. Inhale, reverse triangle. Maybe you keep the bind with your arm. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We'll do just part of that one more time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. So good. Inhale, right leg high. Different this time. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Yes. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step through. Good. Straight up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, back bend. Open your heart. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your top leg. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. So strong. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. You got it. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, then step through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Keep the lunge. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, front leg straightens. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step through, have a seat. You can grab a little sip or water. We will do a little bit of balancing, and then we'll stretch it out, wrap things up. How are you doing? Good, I hope you're doing well. You're doing great. I can't see you, but I believe that you're sweating as much as I am and have the glisten of workout expectation on you. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. All right, we've hydrated. That's a good first step. Let's meet standing at the top of the mat. All right, so we'll do a little bit of balancing. If you know this is going to be frustrating for you, position yourself near a wall or like maybe near a piece of furniture. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of balance support, especially while we're building strength and stamina. So let's start with tree pose. So bring your left leg up, right leg is your tree, and bring the bottom of your foot either to your ankle, to your calf, or maybe all the way up to the top of your thigh. Let's try to avoid the knee area. And while you're here, think about pushing the right foot down, growing roots through your standing leg. While the lifted leg, think about sending your knee back to open up through your hip. And then maybe if you're feeling stable, you'd like to grow some branches. No rules here. Find something that feels like a creative expression for you today. Something that makes you feel powerful, rooted. Keep your breath steady. You've grown branches, bring them back to heart center, breathe in. Breathe out, release this sigh, and shake it out. And we'll take tree pose on the left side. So left foot plants down inside of the right foot to your ankle, maybe your calf, maybe up to your inner thigh. And before you rush to exactly where you landed on the last side, build this like it's a journey step by step. The side is different. Your body behaves differently with natural imbalances and asymmetries. So be present on this side. And as you decide whether or not to grow your branches, be present with the mood of this shape. Maybe your branches are different here. 3 breaths here. Good. You've grown your branches, gently bring them back to heart center, breathe in together. Breathe out, let that go. All right, we'll take dancer's pose as our last balancing one. If you are near a wall, I really recommend trying this like facing a wall. It'll really help you get a little deeper into the quad stretch and help with balance. I won't do that because I won't be able to see you. So bring your right leg up into one leg mountain pose. There are a lot of different bus stops here. You can stay right here. As you know, this is a lot of work. To take it to the next step, right arm comes out to the right side like you're holding a serving tray. Kick the right foot back, grab it with your right hand. You're grabbing for the inside of your foot, like the inner arch. Breathe in, reach high. You might stay right here. If you want more, start to kick your foot into your hand. The kick comes first. The kick drives the lift of the chest. You might imagine that your leg and your front arm are like the sides of a wine glass, like this big U shape. This is a big back bend and balancing. So wherever you're at, keep your breath steady and see if you can activate your low abs to pull your pelvis under you so you're not super splayed out. Here, one more breath in. Exhale, slowly come back to center and release. Try that on the other side. Right foot plants, left leg comes up. Maybe you stay right here. For more, left hand out, kick the foot back. Grab this inner part of the arch by your big toe. Breathe in, reach your right fingertips high. Decide if you want more or to stay. To move on as you exhale, kick, 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 kick your left foot into your hands. Find something non-moving on the earth to focus your breathing to. Maybe bring a micro bend to your standing knee to help you kind of constantly adjust. Keep breathing. If you fall out, get right back in. Slowly hinge back up. Great control. And release. Nice job. So good. All right, come back to standing at the top of your mat. As you inhale, mountain pose, reach up high. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your glutes, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high to low plank. Your variation, your last chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right ankle behind your left wrist. Let your left leg rest long on the mat behind you. Before we move on, let's all stay here lifted up in pigeon. And if you have your blocks nearby, bring them near where your hands are. So first we'll take an active pigeon variation. And then if you'd like to take it into a more restorative stretch, you're welcome to. So situate yourself so you are seated upright as much as you can. This is where the blocks might be helpful. You might come bring them on the side if the earth is too far away. And then activate both legs. Push your back leg down into the ground. You might feel the top of the thigh lift off the mat. That's fine, that's great. And then push your right, this part of your knee that's on the ground, and your whole shin and right foot, push, push, push into the ground. Everything is super active for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Relaxing back down. We'll do that one more time. All right. All right, let's activate again. Start with the back toes, back leg. Activate the front leg, pushing everything down. Hands on the earth or on your blocks. Breathe here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Relax down. And now you might have a little more space in your joints if you'd like to take this into a more restorative, restful place. You might come down onto forearms, maybe bring your block so the ground can be a little closer. Let your torso relax completely. Notice if your weight is more in one hip than the other. How can you even out the distribution? Bring your palms back to the mat. Tuck your back toes. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, and any counter stretch you'd like. You might feel good to kick your right leg up, stack your hips. Option to flip your dog. We'll meet in a static down dog in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon. Left ankle comes behind right wrist. Right leg goes long behind you. And we'll do the same active stretching. This is called PNF, or proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. I can't believe I remembered that. All right, so the side might feel different. That's great information to have. Let it be information, not a judgment. Let's get active in the back leg, toenails pressed down. Even squeeze your back glutes. Now activate front leg, lifting up. Good, hold, breathe here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, release, let that relax. Maybe you adjust a little bit, maybe there are already some changes in your body. Then we'll do one more active set of this. So start with the back leg, activate hamstring, glute, push the toes down, activate front leg, lifting up, up, up for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, gently release. And now, see what it feels like. Is there a more restful shape of this posture you can find with a little bit of space we've created? Maybe not, and that's okay. But use your breath as a tool to bring ease to your body. Give your body a scan from the top of your head down past your toes, and notice where you're holding tension, clenching, resisting surrender in any way. Press both palms back into the ground, tuck your back toes, breathe in, breathe out, downward facing dog. Good, this is our last down dog of class. If there are any other movements you really like here, you should take them. We will meet kneeling on our mats. You'll need both of your blocks. We'll do a little set of stargazer, which is something we've been doing at the beginning of class lately, and I'm curious how it will feel to add in a deeper back bend and hip opener now that we are open and prepared for a movement like that. So bring your blocks towards your heels. What am I doing? Here we go. And they can be on any height. Pick a height, see how it goes. You can always adjust as you move on. And we will start standing on our knees. Start with bringing your right hand down towards the block. You're not yet. What am I doing? Here we go. Yeah, right hand on the block and you're sitting. Here we go. And as you inhale, you're pushing the hips up, coming to stand on your knees, reaching your left arm up and back. Any amount, we're looking for a big opening. This might look familiar to you. This looks a lot like camel pose, which we've been practicing throughout class here and there. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come all the way down. Bring your left arm with you. Take it on the other side. If this was pretty high for you, maybe you can reach the earth and do it, but the blocks are helpful on any level. So left hand on a block somewhere. As you inhale, right arm reaches, everything pushes forward and lifts up. And few breaths here to open up. You can play with what your arm is doing. Maybe it feels good to have it in a big goalpost like it's the back bend. Maybe more of a reach works for you, but keep your glutes engaged. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. We'll find a little flow here between the right and left sides. So right fingertips towards the ground or your block. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Left fingertips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more rounds. Right fingertips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Nice job. Left fingertips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last set. Find what you need. Right fingertips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Left fingertips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Nice job. You can set your blocks away. You won't need them anymore. And find embryo pose. So embryo pose is child's pose with your legs together and your arms back behind you. So bring your forehead to rest down. If it doesn't feel good, find regular child's pose, but it might feel like a nice light release through the low back after all that bending. And with the compression of your chest against your thighs, how does that change the experience of watching your breath? As you inhale, the belly expands to push against the thighs. And as you exhale, can you contract your abdominal muscles, create some space? 3 more like that. Breathe in, full belly breath. Full exhale. Take these last 2 on your own. Good. Gently roll your way up to a seat. And come to sitting flat on your butt with your legs out in front of you. Seated forward fold. So toes straight out. Flex your toes back towards your shin. As you breathe in, reach high. Breathe out to fold. If you're pretty bendy, you might be able to reach further, but if you're experiencing some tension or some tightness, bend your knees a lot and you can interlace your arms underneath, kind of give your legs a hug. And you can practice the same belly breath from here with the torso smushed against the thighs. But let your body start to unwind in whatever fold you're in. Gently roll up to sit tall. And we'll take one more fold. So you can take that same exact shape again. If you'd like to try more of a straddle stretch, you can send your legs as wide as feels comfortable. And thighs in this one will internally rotate. So you can kind of help by trying to push them this way. And then you can crawl your fingertips forward any amount, whichever fold you're in. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you envision the parts of you that are still feeling tense or tight, starting to unfurl. Good. Gently come back up to a tall seat. And nice and easy, make your way flat onto your back. Hug your right knee into your chest, left leg goes long. Breathe in, squeeze your knee in. And exhale, supine twist, right leg comes across your torso. Shift your hips so that they stack on top of each other. This will help you get a twist through the spine more than splaying out along your mat. And as you scan your body from head to toe, try to see how completely passive you can make this shape. How little effort you can give. What can you soften when you're not trying to hold it? Bring your right leg back to center. Give it a hug. Trade it out for your left knee. Hug your left knee in, right leg goes long. Breathe in, squeeze your leg. Exhale, supine twist. Left leg goes across your torso. Adjust as you need to so you can anchor both shoulders down onto the ground. Might mean your left knee pops up, that's okay. Same thing here. Completely passive. Surrendering to the shape, to the breath. Gently bring your knee back to center. Give it a squeeze. You send your right leg in to meet it, find happy baby pose. Somewhere you can grab without having to lift up your head. Try for the backs of your legs, shins, maybe your feet. And with these last 5 breaths, find any shape we haven't done together in class that your body is really asking for. As a little gift to yourself, just a little bit of movement that you choose, you decide, you need. 2 more breaths. Come back to center wherever you are. Hug your knees towards your chest and push up to a tall seat. So roll onto one side, press yourself up to a big tall seat. And we'll wrap things up together with 3 cleansing breaths. Find a really tall and proud spine. Shoulders over hips, head over heart. And bring your palms to touch at heart center, or both hands over your heart, whatever feels better to you. Blink your eyes closed if it feels okay. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your low belly. Open mouth exhale. Release the shoulders, release the jaw. Breath in through your nose, fill up low belly. Feel your rib cage expand in all directions. And a little louder, sigh that out. Last big breath together. Breathe in, fill up low belly, rib cage. Feel your heart expand. And sigh it out, letting go as you exhale. Bring your palms to touch at third eye center, merging heart and mind. May all beings everywhere be happy, healthy, safe, and free. Bow in gratitude to each other, to the practice. Namaste. Cool. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you feel nice and good. I highly recommend that shoulder stretch anytime during the day on any wall at any time.